Shucks. I was muted that whole time. No! No! Forget it all. I quit. I quit. I'm not meant to be a streamer. No, I've been streaming for like at least 4 minutes. Ugh. I hate that. The urge to just go lie down in bed and never get up again. Ugh, birds next. I got rats and I got birds. We got air. We got sneezing and coughing, so it should be infectious. But like, no one's getting infected. Come on. God damn it. You guys are washing your hands too much. You're being absolutely stinky. I need you to be stinky. Paranoia. Sure. We'll see what happens. Maybe this is what I get for going into brutal immediately. Oh, you know what? I forgot. You can go faster. I forgot about that. I still have this game on my phone. And I play it every once in a while, but to be honest, I've been playing a lot of Block Blast. It's definitely been I can't tell if it's been rotting my brain or like what's going on with Block Blast. I don't know. Nausea. It's basically like just blocks you have to put you got like an 8x8 square, and basically when you get a line of blocks, like you get Tetris blocks basically, and you put them in a line, and then when you have a full line it deletes it. It's a puzzle game. It's similar to Tetris, but you can really just choose where you want the pieces to go, like, manually. You don't have to wait for them to fall or anything like that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's grab water. See if that helps. Why are there still only 4 people? These guys have just been living with this their whole lives, and they're like, ugh. Feeling fine. That's crazy. It's been 2 years! Two years and no one else is infected. I feel crazy. What are they doing over there? Does everybody wear a hazmat? The only deaths I've got was from the freaking flood. This is going so well. I might be feeling sad today. I didn't know what to stream, if I'm being honest. And I'm getting angry at this game. No, I don't want to devolve it. We got one more! Ah! Anemia. Anema these nuts. I think. Man. Elliot's birthday is in 2 days. I got him some stuff on Amazon, like a new shirt for his job and some more pants and a new pair of flip-flops for him. Yeah. This Saturday I'm going to the big city with a bunch of friends. I'm really excited. Gonna spend all day going to the amusement park and all sorts of other stuff. Man, this is a crazy run, am I right, guys? Absolutely bonkers. Can you believe it? We're 3 years in and we have 5 people infected. Ooh, that'll be cool. Eros' birthday is coming up. I should do some fan art for her. I bet she'll love that. Skin lesions, wow. I guess the good part about that is the fact that nobody, has noticed it. Which makes sense. There's only 5 people. I wonder what it's like to have such a big audience like that. That'd be terrifying in my mind. At the same time, though, I'm also very curious if I could handle it. Blah, 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 blah. Be interesting to me for sure. Ugh. No, I froze it, don't worry. I'm doing some other things on my phone. Hello, Ski Vermilion? Ski Vermilion? You love me? You love me? Oh my goodness, you're making me blush. Somebody likes me? Ah! Thank you. Those are cute emotes. Look at that. Look at the little guy just text. That's adorable. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. I don't know. I want to text my hubby and see I want to text Elliot. You're cute emote. Oh, thanks. I drew that one myself. I want to text. No, oh no, I missed it. Elliot, see if the car's available so me and my friend can maybe go see a movie or something tonight. Cause man, I'm just not feeling it. That one's so cute! Look at his little pants! Look at them little pants! Look at him, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Look at him! Oh my goodness! There's another little guy. Is that a Pikmin? A Pikmin? Correct me if I am wrong. Please, please do. Yay! It's Pikmin. I've never played Pikmin. I really want to mod my 3DS and Wii in order to play any game I want on here. But if I play Wii games, I want to... Same. I want to be able to, Oh, we got 28 people now. Huh. I want to be able to, like, track my 3D model, but that's a lot of stuff that I am not capable of putting together without, like, a VR suit, which is expensive, and I can't afford that for at least a while. Maybe if I could pay off my Best Buy debit card, I can buy a Vibe or whatever. Immune symptom. We are 7 years in and we got 29 people affected. What is going on with this? Right. Maybe go watch a video on how to mod a 3DS together. That could be interesting. I can at least talk to you guys about it. Cause god dang it, this game is pissing me off right now. Quit. Yes. What do you mean? What do you mean? Exit game. Yes. What do you mother trucking mean? There, I gotta change. We'll just do just chatting. We'll do just chatting. I haven't done that in a while. I'm gonna call hubby. No, I didn't call him. I just went to look at his location. Hey, have you guys started D&D yet? Okay, when you're done with your game of magic. What? I was gonna ask you to drive up here and then I'll drive you back. Because I'm bored and I wanted to see a movie with Opal and, you know. Alright, you don't have to. It was worth a try, that's all. I think Opal just left, so I guess it doesn't matter. It's okay. I love you too. Bye-bye. How do you mod? I need to find the charger to my 3DS too, actually. I don't know where it is. How do you mod? 3DS. 3DS. There we go. That's how you spell it. What did I do to my body? What have I done? What? That's some body horror you don't see every day. Okay, put this over here. Put this up here. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, you guys get to see my seeing a guy open his 3DS. Jeez. That sounds extremely difficult to do. What the heck? Why? I get why. I do. Sure, we'll make it that big. You guys can't be seeing my alt account. You know, I can't let you see too much of my alt account. How to mod yes. Leafy Streets? Who? Is it gonna show the same stuff? Oh, I guess. I've watched a couple of episodes, not done. Hey, look, I'm live! God dang it. I need to change the hotkeys. For free? For free? For free?
In 2025, modding your 3DS is easier than it's ever been before.
Can you load properly, please?
It doesn't take long at all, and I was able to mod my 3DS to get all these games loaded.
Excuse me. Please hold on for a moment.
Up in under 20 minutes. Today,
That's
I'll be
nice.
everything you need to do to get your 3DS modded, and I'm going to try to make it as simple and easy to understand as possible. But first, let me show you what's actually required. I'm going to turn off my 3DS, and I'm going to be modding this one right here. This is my old Nintendo 3DS XL. I don't know where the mud tip sticker went, but of course you are going to need a 3DS system that's not modded already. Next up, you are definitely going to need an SD card. So right here in my hands, I have two different types. On the left is a micro SD card, and on the right is a standard size SD card. Some newer models of 3DSs and 2DSs use this type of SD card, but if you have an older one like this, you're going to have the larger SD card. If you don't have an SD card yet, I definitely recommend getting one that's larger than this. This is only 4 gigabytes. I would go for at least 128 gigabytes or maybe 64. Next up, you'll need something like this, which could plug into a computer and has an SD card.
I want to make a terrarium with what I got around to me too. I always thought it would be a nice little thing.
If your computer or laptop already has an SD card in it, then this won't exactly be necessary. So the first thing you'll want to do is plug the SD card into your computer, whether that be
I had a friend who was trying to find a thumb drive and he couldn't find it anywhere. So I'm having a really hard time finding one in person.
In FAT32. If you click on it, you may see stuff like NTFS, FAT32, exFAT. It has to be FAT32, and then just click on Start, and it'll wipe every file on the SD card, so be careful.
FAT32, that's my pant size.
Anything in general, definitely make sure to back them up on your computer before you format it. Once it's formatted in FAT32, you are ready to get started. So let's go back to the 3DS and put in your SD card. Got my 3DS ready. We're going to put the SD card back in from the computer. There we go. And make sure to turn it on, and then we're going to go over to System Settings. When it loads up and you're over here on System Settings, first make sure you have an active internet connection added. There we go. Connection successful. I actually had no internet on here, but I've now added my internet, and we're good to go. Now go all the way back to this main area, and you're going to want to go down to Other Settings, and then go all the way to the right and click on System Update. It is now updating, and for this tutorial, I will have the version number on screen that I'm using at the time of recording this, but in the future, you may have a higher update version. I kind of doubt this. I don't know if Nintendo's really going to push out more updates to the 3DS systems, but you never know.
That's true.
You're going to want to be in the latest version, so get that updated.
Can you even connect to the internet on the 3DS anymore?
Launch System Settings one more time. As you can see right here, it says our update version is sys 11.17.0-50U. You're going to want to save that for later. Now you're going to want to turn off your system and take out the SD card. We're going back to the computer. All right, plug your SD card back into your computer, and now there's going to be two things you need to do. First, you want to download something called MSET9, which will be linked down below in the description, and then you want to make sure you have Python 3 downloaded on your computer. When you click on MSET9, you want to make sure you don't download the source code. Click right here where it says the zip
That's
file.
crazy.
Ignore where it says source code zip or source code tar.gz. Just download this one.
Tar.
First, let's focus on the MSET9 file you just downloaded. You should be able to double click on the zip file and view every file right here. Select all these files and drag and drop them onto your SD card. There we go. Our SD card now has all these files on them, and now let's focus on installing Python. What I did is launch the Microsoft Store and just simply type in Python and search, and right here, there's tons of Python options. The one I have installed right now is the latest one, which is Python 3.13, and you just select on it right here and install it.
I'm gonna
Right
just
here on your
see
SD card, with all these new files,
3.13.
You're gonna want to double click on the one that ends with .bat, and watch what happens. It launches this command prompt, and here we go. It says, please type in a number and then hit return. So enter one of these 4 numbers based on what model of 3DS you have and what update. I believe the version I had was 11.17.050U, and I have an old 3DS model, the 3DS XL. If your 3DS or 2DS doesn't have the word new in the title and you have the same update that I did, then you're going to want to enter number 1. So hit 1 and then hit on enter, and here we go. You can see up here it says current MSET9 state, ID1 not created. So we're going to want to create that. Hit the number 1 again and then hit enter. It gives you a little disclaimer and you should be fine. So hit number 1 again to confirm, and then there we go. Created hacked ID1. It says press enter to exit. So hit enter one more time and the program is now closed. Now take your SD card out of your computer and you're going to want to put it back in your 3DS system. This next part may seem a bit random, but once you boot your 3DS back up, you're going to want to launch MeMaker. Once you're on the app, it may say something like this, creating extra data. That's if you've never launched MeMaker before, but if it just loads up like this, then press the home menu button. Now from there, go and launch system settings again. Now on system settings, in the bottom left, click on data management and then 3DS, and then go over to software. As you can see at the bottom, it says the SD card software management information is corrupted. Reset it now, and you're going to want to click on yes. It should now be resetting, and now that it's complete, you can simply hold the power button and shut off the 3DS system. Now that the 3DS is back off, take out the SD card and let's go back to the computer. Go back over to that same file ending in .bat and give it a launch, and then press the same number you did before based on what model of 3DS you have. And when you hit enter, it should say ready right here. Current MSET9 state ready, and that's a good sign. So press the number 0 and then hit enter to close the program, and we're going to go back on the 3DS. This next part is important.
Interesting.
My 3DS is booting on. See how by default, when I turned on the system, it was already hovering over system settings? If it wasn't for some reason, then click on system settings and turn it off and then back on. You need to make sure that when you boot up your 3DS right here, it's already hovered over system settings, and then launch the app. Now that you're in here, go back down again in the bottom left to data management and then Nintendo 3DS and then extra data. Right here, do not click on a single thing, and with the 3DS still being on, you want to take out your SD card. Now,
Weird.
the computer and your 3DS right now should still be on. Click on that same .bat file as before and then put in the model of your 3DS. So I'm going to press number 1. Now what you want to do right here is press number 3 for inject trigger file and then hit enter, and right there it says MSET9 successfully injected. You can now press the enter button to close the program and put your SD card back in your 3DS. Let me show you. Here's my 3DS right here. I did not click a single thing and I got my SD card, and I'm going to put it back in and watch what happens. Come on, there. Got the SD card back in and just watch what happens right here. Boom, there we go.
Oh.
In the first stages of having a modded 3DS. Let's go. If you see this menu, you did everything right. Up on the top screen, it says all input files verified, and you have to follow this little pattern by pressing buttons on this D-pad. So right here, I'm gonna click left, down, right, up, A to make sure I verified, and it should back up a couple files right here. There we go. Press A to continue, and as you see right here, the screens just both went black. For me, sometimes it goes black, and sometimes it ends up like this, which is how it should look. This is the Luma 3DS
I would
menu.
think so,
What
right?
I recommend doing is not changing any of these files settings. So just use the D-pad and scroll down to where it says save and exit, and then press the A button. It should reboot the system back to the home menu, and then press the power button. We're going to turn off the 3DS and remove MSET9 from your SD card. Take your SD card out. We're going back to the computer. Now we're back on the computer.
Damn.
You know what to do. Press on that same bat file.
This is very interesting. I never would have imagined like you'd have to
Current MSET9 state injected. That's a good thing.
go back and forth like this. It's like a fetch quest.
Hit enter. Now there's an option for number 5. Remove MSET9. So we're going to type number 5 and hit the enter button too. Now you're good to press the enter button to close the program. Now what you're going to want to do is download these 2 files that I also have linked down in the description, which are x_finalize_helper.firm and finalize.romfs. First, grab onto the file called finalize.romfs, and you're going to want to drag it over to the root of your SD card. Then on your SD card, click on the folder called Luma, and inside of it there's a payloads folder, and this is where you're going to want to put that other file, x_finalize_helper.firm. Drag onto this and bring it right over to the payloads folder. Now let's take the SD card and put it back into the 3DS. Now we're going to press 3 buttons at the same time. The down button on the D-pad, the L button, and select. L, down, and select. Just like that, you should see this at the bottom. Rosalina menu. Right here, scroll down and click on miscellaneous options, and then scroll to the bottom and click on dump DSP firmware. Press the B button and then scroll up and click on nullify user time offset. Then simply keep pressing the B button until you're on the home menu like normal. What we're going to do now is turn off the console, but after we do this, we're not going to take out the SD card. So turn it off and wait until it's fully off, and then start holding down the X button and then press power again to turn it on. And there we go. You are now in something called God Mode 9. And if you wait a bit at the bottom, it should say something like RTC date and time seems to be wrong. Press A to click on yes. And yeah, you can see right here, it thinks the date is 2011. That ain't true. Today's actually January 14th. But get the time set and then press the A button. And then right here, you're going to want to click A again. Then right here, press on the home button. And then at the bottom screen, scroll down and click on script. And then click on A to click on finalize. This part may take a while. You're going to want to press the A button. And the reason it may take a while is because it's going to make a NAND backup. Just keep pressing the A button. And then right here, you're going to have to do that little key puzzle again, which is up, right, left, up, and then A. It's installing some pretty useful useful files that you're definitely going to want for a modded 3DS. It's really cool. Now, you're going to set your 3DS down for a bit. The NAND backup that I was talking about is basically backing up the way your 3DS normally works, just in case something went terribly wrong. You could restore that and go back in time. Hopefully nothing ever goes wrong with you installing files or doing whatever where you would actually need to reinstall your old NAND. But right here it says it'll only take 3 minutes, and it is almost done. Yep, there we go. Setup complete. That actually looks really cool. It's actually showing you on the top screen what to do and a little bit of info on the bottom screen. But let me go show you on the computer. Press the A button, and yeah, the system is now off. Good. Let's close it up and get the SD card out onto the computer. All right, we're here on the computer, and on your SD card, go into the GM9 folder and then backups. This is your NAND backup right here. You're gonna want to take these 3 files, select them, and drag them onto a safe location on your computer to back them up. For me, this backup is around 1 gigabyte in size, so if you don't want this on your computer, you could upload it to something like Google Drive to keep it online. Now that it's on your computer,
that's a good idea.
You could delete the backup right here from your 3DS. You don't really need that on there, and there we go. Now let's go back on the 3DS. Here we go. My 3DS just booted up, and as you can see, we have some gifts to unlock. This is very good. Right here are a bunch of homebrew modded 3DS apps that have now been installed. The first one is Anemone 3DS. So what this one does is allows you to get custom themes on your 3DS. Next gift right here, this is called Checkpoint. This one is very, very useful. Next up, we got the Universal Updater. If you have things on your 3DS you want to update related to custom firmware, just click on that. The Homebrew Launcher. This is a very important one. And next we have, what is this one? FTPD. I believe this is for dragging files from your computer to the system without actually taking out your micro SD card. I could be wrong though. And last up is FBI. This one's really important too. I plan on making another video showing what these apps do, or at least the important ones. But for example, one right here, Anemone 3DS. Let me just show you real quick because it's so fast. If you've never changed your theme before, you're going to want to click up here and click on change theme, and it doesn't matter. Just click on literally anything, any of the free options. For example, right here, I could just click on yellow and then move on. And what you're going to want to do is launch this app right here. So this website I'm on right now is for custom 3DS themes, and I really like this Primal Groudon one. So let's just click on it right here and watch this, guys. Right here's the theme, and let's use my mouse to hover over it, and there is a QR code. And here's my 3DS, and let's press the R button and watch this. It'll whip out the camera, and I could aim it at it, and look at this.
Oh, that's quite fascinating.
The camera's terrible. You can do it. There we go. It says downloading, and guys, here we go. Now on your theme, just press the A button, and you have different installation options. I'm going to press the up button right here on the D-pad for normal install. Installing a single theme, it brought me back right here, and I could press the home menu button, and let me turn the volume up too. Here we go. Come on, let's see.
That is pretty cool.
That is one of the many, many things you can do here with a modded 3DS, and I really hope this helped you guys out. Please comment down below if something related to this guide tutorial did not work for you, and if you want me to do other tutorials related to modded 3DSs, I'd love to.
That's not how you spell we. Come on now, why are you being so slow? Sure. Homebrew in 2025.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We're kicking off 2025 with a fresh new Nintendo Wii homebrew tutorial. Recently, someone in my Discord pointed out that I haven't covered this subject since 2023. Crazy how time flies. But honestly, not much has
Oh, I do have it on a playback speed.
changed since then, aside from Preloader getting an additional app, which I'll be showing you in detail shortly. I'm going to break everything down step by step, just like I did in the last video, starting by how to install the homebrew channel. Then we'll cover essential brick protection by installing BootMe and Preloader, followed by performing a NAND dump. That'll keep your console safe. For those of you looking to play Wii or GameCube games from a USB flash drive or an external hard drive, I'll walk you through the CIOS installer, which is pretty much a must for getting those to run properly. And finally,
I have 2 Wiis. I've got a black one and a white one, and I have an adapter to play it on the stream and everything.
Pretty much set for anything. So let's just jump right in and get started.
Tutorials and stuff. That's very nice. I like that.
Okay, so on the console, there's a couple of things we need to do to make sure that this process runs smoothly. And to start with, we have our date and time. You want to make sure this is set correctly, the time and the date. If it's not, you're not going to be able to see the letter bomb message that's going to appear in here in a little bit. To set that, you can go into the Wii settings, well, Wii options, I guess, and then Wii settings. From here, go over to calendar, and then you can set your individual date and times. After that, you want to make sure your Wii is running on version 4.3. You can see I'm 4.3U. This tutorial will also work for 4.3E, 4.3J, and 4.3K. But assuming you have the same system version as me, we're going to go over to the next page, go over into Internet.
Oh, that'll be an interesting one.
And you want to make sure you have your Wii connected to the Internet. This is optional. You don't need to do this, but if you want to do the homebrew browser later, you're going to need an Internet connection. Go back. And the last thing we're going to need from console information is going to be our MAC address. This is going to look different per console, so you're going to make sure you write yours down, and we're going to head over to the PC after this. Okay, so now that we're on the PC, we can talk prerequisites. The only thing you're going to need to accomplish this mod is to have an SD card. Personally, I would not go lower than 8 gigabytes, but you can get away with as little as 4. Again, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm using a 128 gigabyte card, and it's already named from a previous tutorial. You can see WeFlow SD. Your SD card is going to need to be formatted to FAT32. If you're using a 32 gigabyte card or lower, you can right-click the drive, go to Format, and you should be able to select FAT32 from this list and hit Start. But if you're like me and you're using an SD card that's larger than 32 gigabytes, you're going to need an application to help you format it. And that's where our downloads are going to come into play today. The first one being our FAT32 format tool. Go ahead and download this. Realistically, you can use this to format any of your SD cards, even if they're lower, so if you want to use this for that, you can. Now, the next step is going to be going to the Letterbomb site, which is going to install the homebrew channel and boot me and stuff like that to our console.
I like how it's a
Now, the main
rainbow
thing you need to pay
envelope
attention
with
to
a
on
little
this site
bomb
is
in
the
it.
system menu version. You want
That's
to make sure
funny.
you select the correct one according to your region. Mine is 4.3U.
Omni, I
And
think
then
you
wanna
need
go
that
ahead
as a
and type in your
pin.
MAC address. I know I have mine blurred out, but you're going to type in what was on yours. Give me one moment while I fill this out. Once it's done, you want to make sure the box for bundle the Hack Me installer is checked, and you can cut either the red wire or the blue wire, it doesn't matter. After that, head over to the next tab. Again,
I'd
all
cut the
links will be in
red.
the description down below. This will be preloader.
Don't
and
worry about
preloader
it,
is a
Omni.
little
Don't worry
different from the
about
last time we did it. Now it has a preloader installer, which it had beforehand. Once you click on it, you can go to the preloader zip, download file. Then we're going to go back, and we're also going to grab the load preloader, and this is so you can go into preloader from the homebrew launcher. So click on that. Go ahead and go to download file under the preloader zip. Go back again, and we're all set with this one. Next up will be the CIOS installer. We're going to grab this D2X CIOS installer from right here.
I'd have to watch
And
this
going
like
down a little bit, we're also going to grab
at
this
least
NUS
10 times
downloader.
to
Click
actually
that.
do all this.
And lastly, we have our open shop channel. So you can go over to here to homebrew browser, click on this, scroll down, and you can go to the homebrewbrowser.zip, download file. And for those of you who don't have an internet connection on your Wii, you can actually grab these applications that the homebrew browser offers from the site we're on. So if we go over into library, I think, you can go over here into the filters panel and go to all apps, utilities, emulators, for example, and then pick the ones that you want from here, and you can install them all manually. But I think our downloads are all set now, so let's start structuring our SD card. Okay, so you can see I have my downloads folder open here on the right, and then I have my drives available for you to see over here on the left. So we're going to start by formatting our SD card to FAT32. For those of you, again, who had your cards bigger than 32 gigabytes, we can open up the GUI format.exe tool, and you want to make sure you note your drive letter. So for me, WeFlow SD is drive F, so you want to select drive F from here. You can see it even changed the name to WeFlow SD. And it's not going to let you format. If we try to do it now, you're going to probably get an error. If it says failed to open device, it's because it doesn't like other windows being open while you're doing this. So if you close both of these and try again, you should be no issue.
That is
Once that's
an
done,
interesting
we can close
thing.
out of this, and we'll
I'd
have to open up
never
those folders again. So let's go to this PC. You can see
could
I have my
even
SD card here.
think
Open
that
that up.
that
and
would be
we'll
a
also
thing.
Get our downloads folder back open.
Weird.
And now we can delete the GUI format tool. We don't need that anymore. Now we can highlight all of our zip files, right-click, and hit extract each archive to a separate folder. Let that finish. Once it's done, we can delete all the zip files, and we'll start loading in these folders one by one. So let's start off with Letterbomb. Open this up. And out of all these files, we actually only need two, the boot.elf and the private folder. So drag that into your empty SD card. Go back in your downloads. Next, we're going to grab the D2X CIOS installer. Open that up. You're going to notice you have an apps folder. Inside of the apps folder will actually be the app. We can go back and just take the apps folder itself and drag that onto the SD card. Go back. We're going to go to the homebrew browser. It should be the same thing. You have an apps folder. You're going to drag that onto the root of your SD card, and it should merge with the other apps folder that's there. Go back. Go into load preloader. We have another apps folder. Drag that onto the root of our SD card. Go back again. We have preloader itself, an apps folder. Drag that onto the root of our SD card. And then finally, we have the NUS downloader. So let's go ahead and open this up. And we're going to open up the NUSdownloader.exe. Now, there's a couple of things we have to do in here, so just make sure you're paying attention. Let's go into Database, iOS. We're going to look for iOS 38. We're going to select version 4123. Open that up. You want to make sure this box right here for PackWad is checked, and then you want to hit Start NUS Download. It'll only take a second for it to complete, and when it's done, you want to go over to Clear, and we're going to do this 3 more times.
What?
So let's go into Database, iOS. We're looking for iOS 56, and we're going to download version 5661. Go over to Start NUS Download. After that happens, clear it again. We're going to do it 2 more times. Database, iOS.
That is very
This time
interesting.
We're going for iOS 57, version 5918. Start NUS Download. Once again, clear it. This will be the last time. Go to Download, iOS. iOS 58 and version 6175. Then hit start NUS download again. we're
Why
all set
is
with
it
this
that you need to
application.
delete all
Go
of
ahead and close out of it.
those?
And in the NUS downloader folder, you should have a new folder called titles. If we open this up, all of our WADs that we need are going to be in these individual folders. If I open it up, it's just going to be a bunch of stuff. If we go back, the easiest way to search for them from this folder is to go into the search title, type in .wad, and these are the 4 WAD files that we need. You just drag them right onto the root of your SD card. After that, we're all set. We can head back over to the Nintendo Wii with the SD card. Now that we're back on the Wii, if you have your SD card inserted, you can head over into the Wii message board. And if you go forward one day, or perhaps backwards one day, you should be able to see the letter bomb hack. If you still don't see it, you can go over into your calendar, and you should have a message on the date that it appears on. If you still don't see it, make sure on the letter bomb site when you did all this that you selected the correct region for your console. Other than that, if it's still not there, you want to make sure your date and time is set correctly. Assuming that you have it though, go ahead and open it. And you're just going to see it do a couple of things until a message board pops up telling you that this software is free and you should never pay for it. It's going to make you read it and won't let you continue for about maybe 15-20 seconds. When it's ready, it'll tell you press 1 to continue. And from here, it's going to tell you what you can install. For me, it says the homebrew channel can be installed and BootMe can be installed, but I'll go over more of that in the next page. So let's start off by installing the homebrew channel. You can select it, go to yes to continue, and let it finish. Should be pretty much immediate. When it says success, you can hit continue. The next step will be going into BootMe. And we're going to be installing both BootMe as Boot 2 and BootMe as iOS. We're going to start off with Boot 2. Not all consoles can install this as Boot 2. If your console was made after 2008, installing as Boot 2 has been patched. It doesn't mean you can't continue the homebrew process, but you do lose a layer of brick protection. But you can still install BootMe as an iOS, and you can still use preloader, so not all hope is lost.
I wonder when those
Go ahead and install BootMe as
Wii's
Boot 2
were
for
made
those of you
then.
who can, and go to yes to continue. Yes to continue again, and let it do its thing. Once that's done, you can hit A to continue. Then we're going to go over to install BootMe as iOS. Hit A on that. Go to yes to continue. Go to yes to continue again. Let that do its thing for a little bit. When it's done, hit A to continue, and we're pretty much all set for this menu. So we can go to return to main menu, and then go to exit. This should take us into the homebrew launcher, which it did, good. And now we're going to start messing with the preloader installer. So let's go down to that, and we're going to go to load.
That's true.
Now, this program is also pretty easy to use. All you got to do is hit plus to install once the option is available to you. And it should take no longer than maybe 10 seconds. And then hit A to go back. And now we have preloader installed. Now we need to load into preloader, and that's what load preloader does.
Is
So
it
let's
too
open this
loud?
up.
I
Go into
wanted
load.
to make it a little louder.
And this is the preloader menu. Now, just as an FYI for everyone, if you power off your console, hold down the reset button, and then tap the power button, it'll also take you back into the preloader menu. But we're going to be adjusting some things. We're going to go down to system menu hacks, and we're
Okay,
going to
cool.
be enabling a few things like block disk updates. That's a good one. We have block online updates. That's another good one. You can go through all these individually if you want to set some that I'm not covering, but I'm just picking the more popular ones. Let's go down to 480p graphics fix. This is for those of you who are using like an HD TV, not a CRT TV. Region-free everything is also cool, so let's enable that. And there's one more at the bottom. If, again, you're not using a CRT TV, you can go to remove deflicker. And that's about it for me. So let's go down to save settings.
That is
And then we
useful.
can back up. And we're pretty much good with preloader now. So let's go into BootMe iOS. This is the next thing we're going to be messing with. So once you do that, it should take you to a different menu. And from here, your remote is no longer going to work. You're going to need to navigate around here using the buttons on the console itself. You're going to use the power button to move, and then the reset button to confirm your selection. So I'm going to use the power button until I get over to the gears. Then I'm going to hit the reset button, and then I'm going to hit the reset button again. This is going to do a NAND dump on our console. This will probably take maybe 20 minutes or so. During this process, you're probably going to notice you have a couple of bad blocks. I'll probably have some bad blocks too. There's nothing really to worry about. And I'll probably show you after I speed this up, if I get any.
What do the bad blocks mean?
Okay, when everything's done, you can just press the power button to continue on. Then we'll use the power button again and navigate to the back button, hit the reset button. And then we're going to go back into the homebrew channel. So I'm going to hit the power again and then reset one more time. And now we're back in the homebrew launcher. So if you have BootMe installed as Boot 2, that menu we were just on is going to appear every single time you turn on your console. I'm going to show you how to fix that at the end of the video, but the next step we're going to be going into is the CIOS installer. So let's go up to the top, go over to load, wait for this to boot up, press A to continue, and we're going to switch up some of the things here. So we have select CIOS. We're going to make sure that it says D2X V11 Beta 1. We're going to go down to select CIOS base. We're going to make that 38. We're going to go down to select CIOS slot and make that 248. Go down to select CIOS revision, and we're going to go over to 65535. press A to continue,
Why?
and press A to continue again. This download's maybe going to take 2 minutes, so I'll see you shortly. When it's all done, it'll bring you back to this screen. Just hit A to continue, and we're going to do this 3 more times. So let's go back up to select CIOS base. We're going to change this to 56. Go down and change the slot to 249. Press A to continue, and A to continue. Once again, when that's done, press A to continue. We're going to change the base to 57 this time, and the slot to 250. Go ahead and hit A to continue, and A to continue.
Interesting.
Once again, and last time from here, press A to continue. We're going to change the base to 58 and the slot to 251. A to continue and A to continue. And now we are all set with the CIOS installer. We can hit the B button and that'll take us back to the Homebrew launcher. And now finally we can test the Homebrew browser. Let's open it up, go to load. This is where your internet connection is going to come into play, but I have to say the Homebrew browser can be kind of picky. If you can't connect to the network, maybe try resetting your router box and then trying again. It can also be picky sometimes, so maybe trying it 3 or 4 times. It might work on the 3rd or 4th time. It's happened to me before. It might happen to you, just giving you a heads up.
It's not
Looks like it might
possible.
load fine for me right now, though. But once again, if you don't have an internet connection or just can't connect to this, you can download things manually, just like I showed you earlier in the video. And when
My
it's all done,
router
it
is
should take you
built
right into the Homebrew
the
browser.
wall.
Now, I'm not going to dive into this too much. I'll let you guys browse through this, but there is a media section, but the only cool thing really in here is the WeMC media player. After that, they have homebrew games that you can go and play, like We Tic Tac Toe. What else we got here? Track Attack, Start the Board Game. Yeah, we got 3D Pinball Space Cadet. That's awesome. RuneScape, you guys get the point. Let's go over into emulators. You guys can grab these. For example, though, if you want,
RuneScape.
say, the Super Nintendo emulator, all you have to do is click it, and then click on download, and then it'll appear in the Homebrew launcher. I think that's pretty much it for me showing you this. Once you're done here, though, you can go ahead and hit the home button, go into Return to Loader, and from here, we'll take the SD card out and head back over to the PC, and then we'll start wrapping things up.
RuneScape.
Okay, so back on the PC, I have my SD card open here, and you can see these 2 files, keys.bin and nan.bin. These are your nan dump files. You want to save these to a safe spot on your computer. I'm just going to toss these over to my desktop and let that transfer. After that, to save space on the SD card, we can delete all of these files, which is just the bin files and the WAD files. Go ahead and hit delete. And now finally, for those of you who have bootme as boot2 and your console boots to that menu every single time, your bootme folder, you can highlight it. And all we're going to do is change the title name from bootme to bootme_disabled. Now that menu won't appear. Should you ever need it again and want it to appear, you can just change it back to bootme. And now we are all set and your console is ready to go. Now you might be wondering, I have my console all set up. What can I do now? Might I suggest checking out one of my WeFlow tutorials and turning your console into an emulation powerhouse? Even if you don't want to do that, I'd recommend you check it out and see if it's something that might be up your alley. But that's it for me, guys. I think I'm going to wrap the video up here, and
Fascinating. It's a lot of stuff I did not know. Alright, Yo, not the Shara X official remix and for the first time in a long time. Bro, I used to listen to your stuff all the time. Can you not freeze up? I want to watch this. Does 3DS stand for 3 Deer System? How'd you know? It's using the Asgore song. I don't know why, but it is hilarious to me.
Just really hit a tree. Now I get up on my feet and try to flee. I can't run once, it may be all I need. If I speak to them, maybe I'll be free.
Oh my goodness.
Guns, people are gonna see my weed. Did I really just rhyme weed with weed? Are you listening? I just need a word. This is 3 years of life for the group. Feel like me to miss my wife.
That's hilarious. My goodness. Stop. Uh, how many organs can you live without? Let's say 5. I miss cool tech like that. I really do. Don't you guys? Wish we still had that kind of stuff. It'd be so cool. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? It would be so cool. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. What are you guys doing? What are you guys up to? Anything interesting? RuneScape in your VOD? Fair enough, fair enough. Man, I feel, I don't know. Sleepy, I suppose. Yeah, that makes sense. I like listening to the Nier Automata soundtrack. Dude, freaking love Nier Automata so much. That game changed my life. It's so good. Honestly, I'm just not feeling very well, I suppose. I appreciate everybody being here, though. And I hope you guys have a good day. I think I'm gonna end it here, though, just because I don't know, just not feeling all that well, I suppose. Thank you guys anyway for being here and for talking and all of that. I appreciate you a lot. I hope you know that. Anyway, I'm probably just gonna go take a nap or something. I hope you guys take care. I'll see you guys later, okay? I'll try to put out a schedule sometime this week. Bye-bye.